Hi, welcome to City Trekker. My name's Adam and I will be your guide as we aim to find the right gear for the right task for you. Today we're going to take a look at the Mystery Ranch Carryology Assault. Let's check it out. This is my first bag from Mystery Ranch, and I have to say it is quite impressive. And let's take a minute and talk about this company, Mystery Ranch. It was started in 2000 by Dana and Renee, and they had been working together since the late 70s, had a few different companies that got bought out from other companies, and by the late 1990s, Dana thought he was going to be retiring. But he came to find that he still had a passion for bags and for designing bags. So together, Dana and Renee started this company in 2000 based out of Bozeman, Montana. Mystery Ranch utilizes this 3-zip system that Dana developed after going skiing, and he pulled his bag off, unzipped it, and some stuff at the top fell off into the snow. And so in that moment, he thought, how can we design a bag where you can access it from the top, but not have stuff spilling out from the top? And so they use this 3-zip system to be able to have access from the very top, but it's gonna stay contained and stuff isn't gonna fall out the top, but you still have access to the entire bag through this front zipper, and we'll get into that in just a minute. So this company has grown so much over the last 20 years. They have over 100 people on staff in Montana. Dana Gleason's son, Dana Gleason III, otherwise known as D3, really helped work with designing this bag with Carryology's Taylor Weldon. The Beams Day Assault is one of Taylor's favorite bags, and so they started with that bag and began to make tweaks in the design from there. So this bag has really been a labor of love. And when they released it on March 21st, 2020, it sold out in 13 minutes. So this sold out so fast that the Mystery Ranch website just couldn't keep up with it. And some of the orders that got placed ended up having to get canceled. And so because of this, they've decided to do a second drop of this bag, which is unprecedented for Carryology collaboration bags. But in the next 2 months, they're going to be doing a second drop. And so hopefully by the end of May, this will happen. The only way to get access to this is to join the Facebook Carryology group, and I'll include a link to that below. All right, so it's time to get into this bag, and we are gonna start from the top to the bottom to the back, and then start to get inside. Let's dig in. The top of this bag has a quick access pocket. And not only that, it has a lot of Velcro for your morale patches. And this particular bag comes with their own patch that they designed specifically for this bag. But as you can see, there's plenty of Velcro space to fit other patches as well. So I don't know, maybe a patch like this might look kind of nice next to it. I love when a bag has its own Velcro area for you to attach your patches. And if I have a bag that I like that does not have that, sometimes I'll just put my own Velcro on it with adhesive. So I love that this has such a large section for your Velcro patches. So the top handle on this bag is super durable. It is a high-strength mil-spec nylon webbing, and you can tell it's 2 layers of nylon right here that are sewn together. It's really strong, super durable, fairly comfortable to hold in your hand. And if you're not using it, you can just tuck it right down into the frame system, which is kind of nice. You'll notice also at the top you have these little tabs here on either side. And those are for you to grip to when you are unzipping the bag. And these grips are in other spots of the bag also, which are just really helpful for when you're pulling the zipper along, because these are big, coated number 10 YKK zippers. So these zippers take a while to break in and to loosen up. And so it's helpful to have these tabs where you can pull against when zipping open different compartments in the bag. Going down the front of the bag, you have this beautiful co-branding going on here. And this orange is a characteristic of the Carryology collaboration bags. And you will note that it's in the interior of almost every single bag that they've done in their collaborations. I think every single one. So I like this co-branding. Some people won't like just how much that orange pops there. And so you could black that out with a Sharpie, but I prefer to leave it as is. So I mentioned the YKK number 10 zippers, and then you've got these Hypalon pull tabs on the zippers. They're really durable, really strong, and easy to grab a hold of when zipping things open. So you'll see this material that's almost like an X-Pack material, and it's a Polyant VX42 X-Ply. And then it's accented here with this other material that's a 500D Cordura. And the 500D Cordura has a little bit more flex to it than the VX42 does. And so it's perfect for these side water bottle pockets, for if you fill this up, it'll stretch out just a little bit more than the VX42 would. So they designed it with these two different materials to have a visual contrast of different sections of the bag, but also to have the 500D Cordura be a little bit more flexible for if you have a water bottle on the side pockets and things like that. Now I have noticed with the 500D Cordura, this material will attract dust and dirt and dog hair a lot more than this VX42 would. I almost wish they would have done the whole bag in the VX42. I understand that you wouldn't have some of the visual contrast, you wouldn't have some of the flexibility that you get from the 500D, but I think I would have liked that a little bit more. So coming down to the bottom of the bag, you have these 3 tabs that are going to be helpful for when you're pulling the zipper back up. I suppose you could anchor things to these little tabs, but I don't think they're intended to do that. And there aren't tabs like this on the back of the bottom, so anchoring something at the bottom of the bag wouldn't be accommodated by these particular tabs. And then the bottom of the bag is this 500D Cordura, and what I love about this is it is flat. So you can set this bag down and it will stand up on its own. That's a big high value for a lot of people when they're looking for a bag. You may not care about that, but if that is a high value for you, of being able to set the bag down, have it stand on its own, this bag will do that. Moving around to the back of the bag, we're gonna check out this harness system. And I have to say, this is one of the best harness systems that I have used. And I loaded this bag up with my laptop and all the stuff I would normally carry with me on a daily basis. And I went for a mile walk with my wife and my dog. And I gotta tell you, it was pretty comfortable the whole time. So you've got these edgeless straps with super comfortable padding on the inside, and they're a good width apart at the top. Sometimes backpacks will have the straps a little bit too close to the top and it'll rub against your neck. I really like the width that they have on these. Oh, you've also got at the bottom of the left shoulder strap, you've got just a really small subtle branding from Mystery Ranch. It's tasteful, it's an orange, I like it. The sternum straps on this are really easy to adjust going up and down, and it comes together. Here, let me put it on. Oh, that feels nice. So the sternum strap on this is really solid. The clips are made by Flex, and it's easily adjustable on the sides here. You can slide it up or down. And then it has these, this web dominator is what this is called. And so you can roll up your extra straps here and stick it in the web dominator, and they'll keep your straps from flapping around. That's a really cool feature. So with the web dominator, I've got the extra strap from the shoulder strap at the bottom that's rolled up and tucked in here. And then the side of the sternum strap, the extra webbing that I've got, I just looped that through the web dominator. And so I don't have any dangly straps here, which is awesome. This is a 24-liter pack, so you're not always gonna have a very heavy load in it, but sometimes you are. And when that happens, you're gonna want a waist strap, but where is it? Oh, it's tucked away. It tucks away and it comes out really easily. And this waist strap has really thin padding, but it's super comfortable to wear. So let's try out the waist strap. The hardware on the waist strap is noisy. This is anodized aircraft grade aluminum hardware. It is solid and it's noisy. It's clicky. So the weight tightens up, you pull toward the center of your body with these straps. Now, there's no web dominator or anything for these straps, so these do kind of hang out a bit if you're fairly thin. It's not too bad, but I also wish that the ends of these would be like a loop where you could stick your thumb through it and pull. It's just kind of sewn here, fairly tight, and then it just sticks out. So let me show you what the bag looks like standing up. So like I said, really comfortable, really like the sternum strap and the waist strap. Really helps if you're carrying a heavy load. So I'm 6'3", 180 pounds. The waist strap is fairly easy to get on and off. You have to get used to the hardware, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. And then if you want to put the waist strap away, it kind of folds up a little bit. And so you can see there's creases in the waist strap of where to fold it. So you can fold it here, and then just tuck it right in. And then the other one, I'll do the same. Tuck. Tuck and roll. So when you stow the waist strap like this, it does stick out a little bit at the bottom, but I've not found that to be uncomfortable, probably because the waist strap is so padded. So you may notice in the back of the bag, there's this crease right here in the middle. What's going on? Well, this frame system is adjustable. So on the inside, you've got this Velcro that attaches the frame system to the back of the bag. And you can pull that out and then adjust it and pull the frame up or down based on your height. That feature is quite amazing. And this frame system says it's a men's small medium, but I'm 6'3", and I adjusted it, moved it up a little bit for me, and it fit just fine. And so I've heard for taller people, the small medium frame system still works fine for them. But it's also a great advantage if you're a shorter person and you can take this frame system and lower it a little bit so that it's a better fit for your body. And then you also have these load lifters on the top of the bag, really solid load lifters. And I appreciate having load lifters on a bag. It helps kind of pull the front of the bag toward you and carries the weight more at the top of the bag, which is better for you. So that is the exterior of the bag. Highlights for me include this VX42 material, the great big Velcro patch area at the top, along with their custom patch. This is the Carryology logo, the unobtainium symbol for unobtainium. That's a real thing. And then the Mystery Ranch logo. And the knight holding the Holy Grail. And this bag is the Holy Grail. It is the Holy Grail. It is the unicorn. It is the Beams Assault version 10, if you will. This is an amazing bag. I also love this harness system, super comfortable. Negatives on the exterior of this bag, I can only think of two. One, this VX42 material, I wish it was all over the exterior of this bag. Man, I love that material, and it's so light and so durable. I wish it was covering more areas of the bag. And then I wish there was just like one small hidden pocket, maybe like down here at the side. Sometimes bags will have that for like your passport or your wallet. I feel like that might have been just a missed opportunity. But in general, really like the exterior of this bag. And now we're gonna get inside. So we'll start with this top access pocket. It's really easy to get into, unzips quite nicely. And you've got this area, main area right here, but then you also have this mesh pocket right here that zips up and seals. So I like that there's options for this. And this area is really a perfect size for the Track small packing cube. I have one. This is the Track small packing cube, and it fits quite nicely into this area. It can fit into this zipped pocket right here. Just barely fits, but nice and snug. And so then I've got this with me everywhere I go. And this small pouch is really great for just your basic necessities. I've got, what I got in here? I got my Klipsch hard case, which actually has gum in it. Oh, keeps the gum from getting mushed up. I got my Klipsch earbuds. Got my peace and calming oil. If I'm just like, oh, I'm so stressed and anxiety, and I just don't know what, I'm just so peaceful. Oh, it's so nice. I just feel calm. I just feel peaceful and calm. I'm actually a Young Living oil representative or something. I don't know. I don't have anyone that's ever bought anything from me, so, but I'm set up. I'll put a link to that below. If you want some peace and calming oil, buy it from me. That'd be great. Some Thieves hand sanitizer, very important in these times. This little number is really awesome. This is a Joby iPhone stand. And so here it just folds up nice and small, but you open it up and boom, boom, boom. It is an iPhone stand. So you can use that. I'll take this with me if I'm on an airplane or something and I want to watch something on my iPhone. I just pop this out and it's really small, really compact. And it's great for not having to hold your phone if you're watching something. This is a travel cologne bottle. And I saw Peter McKinnon had something like this, only his was like, I don't know, $300. And so I got this for $8.99 on Amazon. I'll put a link below. I'm a manly man, so sometimes I need a little, so I can smell nice. And I use the Urban Cowboy Dusk, which is a vegan cologne. And then I got some chapstick. A lot of times I'm on the airplane for a long time and your lips can get dry, and so it's nice to... So I'll put a link below to some of these items as well as the Track small packing cube. But I love this top area for this. I really just, I take this, I pop it in, and then I close it up. And it's easy to close because I got these tabs to pull against the zipper when I'm shutting it. So that's the top. And then you have the main access right here. Now you have these two side zips. This is a 3-zip system. And so you have the 2 zips that come to the side to open it up the top. And then the 3rd zipper goes down the center and the bottom. You can access everything inside the bag. So pulling these 2 zippers open, we can get into the top of the bag. And immediately you'll notice this signature orange from all the Carryology collaboration projects that they do. So if you need to access your laptop, you just unzip those 2 zippers, pull it up, and grab your laptop right here, or anything else that is at the top of the bag. If you want to access everything inside your bag, you can pull down this main center zip and get access to that. So let's pull that zipper down, and now you have access to everything inside the bag. So you'll notice this mesh here, you can see what's in your top pocket from this mesh at the top. And then the sides have these 2 big mesh pockets. These mesh pockets are great for being able to see what you've actually put inside of them. I mean, these are big mesh pockets. I would say 2.5 liters each. Pretty good size. And then in the center here, you'll see that there's this laptop compartment. So your laptop goes in here. It will hold, I've got a 13-inch MacBook Pro that fits just really easily. But it will hold up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro and theoretically a 17-inch, but it's going to depend on the kind of 17-inch laptop that you have. If it's a really big, thick one, it might not fit. But I think a 17-inch MacBook Pro, the most recent version, might actually fit. Their website says 17-inch, but I think that might be a little tight. And this laptop sleeve has a false bottom, so it is 3 or 4 inches off the bottom of the bag. So when you set the bag down, it's not going to hit the laptop in any way. Now we also have this PALS webbing for mole attachments. And so that's really helpful if you want to add something additional to the inside of this bag. If you want to add more organization, or you have pouches that have mole attachments, you can use them there for that. And so the inside of the sides of the bag are it's the inside of the VX42, and it's kind of this gray color here. They decided not to do a liner over this because that's going to add more weight to the bag, more material to the bag. And they also just kind of wanted to leave it exposed. It's almost like the clear case back to a nice automatic watch. And so you can see, here's the inside of this amazing material. These zippers do take a little while to break in. And so you'll notice, particularly right here at the top, at this point where the 2 other zippers come together, that's where the center zipper is going to snag just a little bit. And so the more you use it and the more it goes up and down, it's going to be like butter, baby, like butter. But right now, it's not like butter. It's like margarine. What I don't like. Oh, see, like even me doing it right now over and over, it's just like loosening up. It's getting a lot easier. Why KK? Because one more K would be wrong. So we zip up the top, and we have these tabs here for pulling the zipper closed. Very helpful. And this side too. So that's how you zip it up and close it. Now this is a lot of space. This is very cavernous. It's a 24-liter bag, and most of that is right here in this center compartment. So let's see what we can fit in here. So this is my Peak Design 3-liter sling, and we're gonna fit this right at the bottom horizontally. This is pretty cool. This fits in horizontally at the bottom of the bag, which is awesome because I can fit all my small camera rig, I can fit all into this small 3-liter sling. So if I'm going for a short trip, 2-3 days, I could fit that stuff in there and then still have plenty of room for my laptop and clothes and toiletries. Let's try some of that now. This is my Peak Design compression cube. I can have plenty of clothes in this for 2 or 3 days or all the way up to 3 weeks. So let's take this out. Say I want clothes and my toiletries. So here's my Peak Design compression cube. I can fit plenty of clothes in this for weeks at a time. It fits pretty well. It's a little bit wider than the laptop sleeve, but it will fit. And then I've got my Peak Design toiletry pouch. I'm gonna stick that at the top, and I think this is gonna work. Okay, so this is this will work. And then there's plenty of room up here if I've got additional things that I want to put into the bag. I got some extra room here. So I'm gonna zip up the main front zipper. You can see there's still plenty of room in the front section. And then my toiletry bag fits here at the top. Zip that shut. So then I'm good to go. So we also have these side arc pockets, and these are really cool. So it zips open, and you've got a little bit of organization on the inside. So you've got this pocket here, and then a zipped pocket right here. This is a good size. I wonder if this track pouch would fit into this zipper compartment. Wait for it. Yes. Yes, it will. That's a pretty good size right there. If it'll fit that track packing cube, the small one, that's great. And then you've got a spot for like a water bottle, and the water bottle will stick out a little bit to the outside, about 70-80%, and then it'll go into the interior main compartment of the bag, like push into it about 20 or 30%. But it's mostly going to stay on the outside and not dig in too much to that main compartment on the inside of the bag. So here's just a typical Nalgene 1000 milliliter, and that will fit nice and easily right into this pocket. And then you can zip it up, and you can tell it's sticking out just a little bit, but it fits into this. I've been able to fit a tripod into this. Now my tripod, I had to leave the top of the zipper open just a little bit, and it stuck out a tiny bit, but I was able to fit a small tripod into this. A taller water bottle like this will work. This is the Camelback. This is the one I normally use, and that will fit just fine. And then the pocket on the other side is almost identical, but you've got a little bit more organization here. You've got a spot for, pen, pencil, stylus. You've got a similar zip open pocket that goes down about the same. I think it's exactly the same dimensions as the other side. And then this water bottle pocket here, which is really the same size. So I'm going to take this same Nalgene, I'm going to try it on this side, and it fits in exactly the same. Now I've got stuff on the inside of the bag, and so zipping up those side pockets when it's really full and you've got a big Nalgene, it's not always going to be super easy. I kind of got stuck here like right near the top, but if you push through, that's why they use these big number 10 YKK zippers, because they are so durable and so strong, and when you've got to pull past a corner or something like that, they're going to hold on really well. All right, so I'm going to try, I've got the Peak Design 3-liter sling at the bottom of this bag horizontally, and then I'm going to put in the Peak Design compression cube with all my clothes for multiple weeks of travel. Right now I just have like I think 8 or 9 shirts inside of this. I normally travel with 3 or 4 shirts, 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks, and maybe 1 extra pair of pants. So I've got all this in here, but then I've also got my Peak Design toiletry bag, which is quite large for a toiletry bag, but I carry a lot with me when I travel because, you know, I want to look nice. I want to look nice, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna try and put this in kind of near the top of the bag. Ooh. And it zipped up all the way. Wowza. So this has camera gear and clothing and toiletries and everything I would need for a short excursion, 3, 4, 5 day trip, all in this 24-liter bag. It'll hold the laptop, all my stuff. This is a large 24-liter. Some 24 liters, they feel a little bit small, some feel a little bit big. This one feels large to me. So this is the Mystery Ranch collaboration with Carryology, the Carryology Assault. It is an amazing bag, and I hope you found this review helpful. I've mentioned a few other things over the course of this review, and I'll put links to those below, as well as the release announcement for this bag. And when they do release the second drop of this bag, which again is unprecedented for Carryology to do that with one of their collaboration bags, but they are going to do that with this. And that is only going to be announced on the Facebook Carryology group. And so you need to join that group if you want to find out when this is going to drop, likely before the end of May. So thanks for watching. Hope this review's been helpful for you. If so, click the like button below, and we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks.